Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. It's Leon Street here. Just needed a last sip of water just to clear the vocal cords. So today, in this video, I'm talking about how to simplify your business and make more money by doing less. And in particular, I wanted to look at, your business in the sense of if you're a coach, consultant right now, what I find is there's always a million and one things to do, and we're always looking for, what's the latest thing that I need to be getting on, or what's my to-do list, and that to-do list goes on forever and ever. And so what I want to do today is start to speak to you by looking at what can you do to remove things, what can you do to simplify things, but actually grow your business off the back of simplifying. And that's what we're going to get into today. If you've got any questions as I'm going through, as always, please remember, just drop them in a comment below this video. And if you're not subscribed already, do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just head on over to leonstreet.com/YouTube and you can subscribe right there. And I really would welcome you to subscribe. There's lots of great content and videos already on the channel. So let's start with this quote. And I guess the quote really is just to kick us off in the right direction. So in fact, narrowing down our choices means less overwhelm and more creativity. And in business, creativity is such a major part of you being able to create real opportunities and income beyond probably where you are right now in your coaching or consulting business. This is from Courtney Carver. And the reason why I like it is, quite often we're always thinking about doing more. And the more that we understand what is essential and what we can strip away, the more we become creative in our approach, because we know what the kind of parameters are and what the main things are for us to do rather than all of the things. And it allows us to create space of creativity, because if you think about it, if your head is filled with so many different things in trying to grow your business, the less creative you become, because you're more operating from a place of let me get this done, let me get that done. And it's kind of task, whereas you allow less creativity to come through to create the opportunities, to create the impact and create the things that you want to achieve with your business and the clients that you serve, the team that you have around you. And I guess as we dig into more of, simplifying, well, what is it that you need to take away? And so for me, I guess there's a lot of things that you can take away. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share my screen and just take you through a few things that perhaps you can look at, removing and stripping away. And I think off the back of it, that will just give you some insights into, what will work for you. So just give me a second, guys, just firing up my tablet. And if you got any questions as I'm going through this, guys, just let me know. And I guess from all the people that I coach and the different, clients that I come across, there's so many different things that you can do. And what I really want to get into is just you having a greater understanding of what you can strip away and do more with once you have removed the distractions in your life. So let's get into this. If you think about it, look, let's start looking at life. Yeah. So you're going to have life. Yeah. And that can be family. Yeah. So before you know it, you've got family, you've got home. Yeah. You're probably going to have bills. Yeah. It could be children. So I know I put family, but family could also be, it could be extended family. You've also got perhaps commitments to community if you're involved in anything in your community. Different things where you help out other people. And so before you know it, this really starts to fill up. You've got other things where perhaps to do with your kids, your children, you might have different things like school dates. There may be different things with what you do related to your children. It could be activities, after school activities, clubs, and so on. Yeah. And so all of these things are actually happening in your life. And I guess in terms of what I want to get to here is that in order to simplify, what you also need to do is look at how is your life working for you right now. Yeah, because we're going to get into business, but I want to start with life, because this is an important step for you to truly understand, well, what have I got to strip away from, what I'm doing in order to make more? what I would say to you is look at your life, look at your lifestyle. Yeah. And quite often lifestyle can be something that is a distraction. Yeah. And when I say lifestyle can be a distraction, perhaps it's the lifestyle that you want to live up to, but actually your income or your business isn't quite there to match it. And so you're probably overstretching yourself. It could be just things like that. Or you could be overcommitting yourself in terms of time. And so you're overcommitting yourself by taking on too much, doing different things that perhaps aren't serving you. But what I would say to you at this point is when you're looking at your life, because obviously in your business is your vehicle to achieving and doing the things that you want in terms of financial return as well as impact for the people that you serve. If you look at your life, this is the thing that you must have almost like an inventory on, and you must check in on your life, check in on what is it that you really want your life to be. So how can we do less and create more in our business then? Well, the whole point of today is for me to kind of show you what you can do and start for you to really understand what you can strip away to really take things to the next level. You start by looking at your life. What's the life that you want to create? And a lot of people will look at their lives in the sense of, let me just remove that. What goals, what vision do they have? Yeah. But in order to achieve those things, you have to consider what I've just put on the screen so far. You know, family, home, bills, children, community, schools, clubs, lifestyle, all these different things. And then once you understand what you want to create, yeah, you need to look at, well, where is your business at? Yeah. And this is the part where I find a lot of people, there is a disconnect because they understand what they want their business to be, but their business isn't directly something that they're using to support the lifestyle that they want to lead. And the more you come from this place, the better off you are, the more successful you are, because your business is what is going to help you to create that life. So if you think about your business, well, if you've got all those things going on in your life, you know, more than certain that in your business, you kind of want to have specific things that you need to be doing rather than too much on your plate, because your home life is probably going to be busy, whether you're a parent or not, whether you've got other people who depend on you, could be parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, whatever, right? You need your business to be focused so that you can get the results. And what I tend to find with a lot of coaches and consultants is their to-do list is almost like 1, 2, 3, 4, and that to-do list goes on forever. Yeah. Every day there are different things that are carrying over from the day before because they didn't get those things done. And unfortunately, this can spiral out of control and it can make you feel a bit shitty. It can make you feel a bit depressed because when you get behind on things, it's kind of like, well, where do I go from here? You know, how will I ever catch up? And so for me, you know, if we just move this up out of the way, here's what I would like for you to start to look at. So let's just get across there. You got to look at your business in the sense of what are the key areas of your business. So you're going to have things like marketing. So let me just do that again. I'm just going to put marketing. If I can actually spell it properly and get it on there. So you got marketing. You're going to have sales. Then you're going to have things like operations, and operations will fall into a number of areas. So this can be clients. This can be services. And in order to operate, this can also be your team. See if we can get a nice circle on that one. Not as good. So we've got these different things going on in operations, and then you've got things like finances. Yeah. And in order for you to really take things to the next level, I'm just going to zoom back out a second. There we are. Oops. You've got marketing, you've got sales. So you've got marketing, sales, operations. And there are going to be different things in here. You're going to have things like product development, innovation, and various other things. But that will come later. For most of you who you're operating at this kind of 6-figure mark and multi-6-figure mark, The key is to find, well, what's the one path that's going to help you go to that next level? And the one path is to simplify. And one system that I'm going to share with you right now is what works really well if you want to hit consistent 10,000 or 5-figure months and go to 6 figures. It's very simple. So you start with this. You have one niche. You have one offer. And from there, with your one niche, your one offer, you got one message. You have one model for your business. You have one marketing system. You have one sales system. And you have one signature product or service. And this is it, guys. This whole system is what allows you to keep things at a place where you can focus on being successful. Because at this point, let me just get this image back up. So if we go in here, if you look at the diagram that I've got for you on the bottom, which I'm gonna use some highlighters now so you can see. Here we are, this one. One niche. By having one niche, it just makes it so easy for you to focus on who is the audience that I'm serving. And the reason why this is important, and a lot of people, they overcomplicate their business because they're trying to sell to everybody. When you try and sell to everybody, your offer becomes very weak because your offer should relate to the niche that you're serving. With that offer, if you know who your niche is, you're going to have one message. And the importance of having one message, again, is that you're speaking to the right type of person. And with that offer and the message, this is what's going to allow you to connect with people easier, meaning that when they come across your marketing campaigns, it's not going to be confusing for them. They will understand this offer because they will get the message. Yeah. And so when you're marketing to them, it just becomes easy. The one model means that you're not focused on delivering many different services or many different products, and it reduces confusion, especially if you've got a team. And if people know what it is that you're delivering, it makes it easy to evolve and upgrade and get better at. And so you can spot the snags and the problems in the system first. And when it comes to marketing, you're creating one marketing system. You're not trying to create a VSL, a webinar, 3 video series, a product launch formula, just many different ways that you're trying to get people in, which creates a lot of confusion, a lot of opportunities for error. And by having one marketing system, I'm not talking about where you market, just the system that you're pulling people into. It's almost like your funnel, right? But not necessarily like the funnels. The way the funnel is simply just a mechanism. But I'm talking about the method that you attract people. And this is where a lot of people go wrong. They're trying to do 1,000,001 different things. And one sales system, and when I say one sales system, it's to know how you onboard people. So when you've got a lead, when you've got a prospect, and how you turn them into a client. A lot of people do this ad hoc because they don't understand there's a specific process that you can build in order to replicate time and time again the same results by bringing people into your team, to manage sales calls, to manage, how people communicate with you on the channels that you've chosen, by having one sales system. And then finally, one signature product. And this comes back to your offer. Why is it important? One signature product is going to affect how you deliver and get the results for your clients. If you have a focus on your business where everything is so simplified so that you have one niche, one offer, one message, one model, one marketing system, one sales system, and one signature product or service, this is how you will allow the opportunity for your business to scale. And so why is that? It's very simple. The more that you put in a specific system that is simple, the less distraction you have, the less opportunity you have to be distracted. Look, I'm just moving this over, to think, oh, I need a new product because people aren't buying my main product. No, what that shows you is that if your product isn't selling, it's because of your offer. If your offer isn't selling, it's perhaps because you haven't nailed exactly what your niche is looking for. And the key thing for me is when you start to look at, well, how can I solve this? Well, you solve it because you're doing less by having these things in place, so that you can focus on creativity to come up with solutions that get you to a point where you achieve better results, because you're just bringing something new. You're bringing new ideas to a simplified system, a simplified model that your business operates off. And I guess kind of coming back to just some thoughts around this, having just shared the diagram, what I shared with you. There's a lot of people out there who believe that they do need 1,000,001 different things. And the reality is that once you perfect, what it is you're targeting in terms of your niche, what your offer is, what your message is, what, marketing system you're using, what sales system you're using, what signature product or service is the main thing that you're selling, rather than, switching it up, I guess, every other week, every other month. You give yourself the opportunity to really become the expert in your business. Whereas a lot of people who say, oh, I don't really like sales, I don't really like marketing, I don't really like this, and it's because they've got too many different things going on with the thing that they do. Like perhaps they like creating products and products and products, and before they know it, they haven't focused on these different areas in business. And the point that I want to get to here is that if you can simplify, if you allow yourself to simplify, you'll actually allow yourself to succeed, because there'll be less on your plate for you to be distracted by, so that when you really create what it is that you want, the life and business, the vehicle has an impact as well as the financial return that you get. That's where you become a success. That's where you do less, but you achieve more. And there's many other things, many aspects that you can take into this. And I just wanted to give you a very quick snapshot in terms of looking at it from a business model perspective. So let me just wrap up, guys. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. So the more you simplify, the more sophisticated you actually become, the more successful you'll become. Leonardo da Vinci. If you want help in growing your business to over 10,000 in the next 60 days, guys, very simple. All you need to do is just comment mindset below this video. And the reason why I put mindset is because it starts here. It starts by you wanting to change, and you must have an idea that you've got to think in a new way, think about new paradigms, new methods, new strategies, new tactics. And that's what I want you to take away today. So if you want help, comment below this video and I'll reach out to you and send you more details on how I help my clients to get 10,000 plus a month in their coaching or consulting business. And guys, if you've enjoyed this content, you've enjoyed the training that I've given you today, please do remember, do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just head on over to leonstreet.com/YouTube. And until the next live stream, I'll catch you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.